is Danielle from Rosetta Vera. I'm back today with something I guess we're going to call Did TJ Maxx Marshalls Play Me Again? Because I picked up these markers from, I think it was TJ Maxx about a month ago. This is my first time actually getting into them. These are the KINGART twin tip brush pens. You're supposed to have a brush and a fine point. There's 24 colors in the box. These are supposed to be water based. So they have, you see, it's TJ Maxx. You see, I paid $10 for these. I was curious about these because I see KINGART come up a lot, especially on Zulily.com. They come up a lot on sale. So I was curious, like, what the quality was, because they make a lot of other products beyond just markers. They make paint and things, paint, crowns, things like that. So let me stop rambling and let's get into it. As you can tell, I paid $10 for these. It says compare at $13, but let's see. So I noticed they say pro. I don't know if pro means anything beyond just marketing. Let's see. So probably in a couple of my videos you're going to see these little blocks hanging out at the top of my screen. That's because I started a little building project and kind of got stuck, and I don't want to give up on it just yet. So all the pieces are laid out on my desk and their color families. All right, so here we go. So they're a little longer than I expected them to be. Seem like they're longer than the typical brush marker. So they have KINGART twin tip brush pen. They do have the name of the color, and they also have a number. Like this is purple 109. I'm gonna get out my pad and I guess we'll just swatch them as they're in the box. I'm just noticing this is not a clip like to clip on. I'm not sure why they're made like that. There's like a little groove here. I don't know if that's supposed to make them easier to use. I mean, easier to open or what. But it's kind of textured, these here, and then they have this little groove here. All right, let me get my pad out. All right, so let's start left to right. These aren't the easiest to get out the box. So the first color I'm looking at is 105 Lemon. So it's a typical brush tip. It's very soft. Very soft. I would agree that this is water-based. It's very fluid. I might have did better with writing out the name with, it's not as fine as I thought it was going to be. Let's see. It's definitely a little firmer than the brush tip, but not super, super fine. So that is Lemon. Let's put that to the side here. Next we have 116 Peach. So these are definitely not in any kind of numerical order. This isn't as soft as the Lemon was. And I don't know if I would say these are put in the box in shade order. I mean, for the most part, close. I might move some things around. So that's Peach. Next we have 112 Orange. Again, this is much softer, similar to the yellow. The yellow has been the softest brush tips so far. I would also say, as I'm doing this, this orange isn't the brightest color orange. It's not that it's dried out, that's just the orange that it is. It's very light. Let's see, we have 119 orange yellow that should be more vibrant. Not much. I'm feeling some inconsistencies in the brush tips. Like, this is very soft. The lemon and the orange yellow have been very soft, and I think you can see that in how they're writing on the page, that this is much softer. I think there's one more marker that looks like it's in the orange family. Like some orange red. Let's see if that's a little more vibrant. Yeah, this 122 red orange. Yeah, not much. So, well, I think the ink flows, the colors aren't that vibrant. All right, next we have, push this up a little bit. We have 101 red. And then we have, let's see, what is this? 118 red brick. Again, super soft tip. Start up top. This is 124 saddle brown. Let's see. I mean, normally I wouldn't rewrite the name with the fine tip, but I do want you guys to see how it performs next to the brush tip. Then we have pink, very soft tip. So, I mean, my first impression is, I could see these tips getting frayed. This is plum. This is much firmer than pink. So, like, the ones that are firm, you could color with. The ones that are soft, definitely not. You'll ruin the tip. I think these require a little care. Because the tips are so inconsistent. This is light purple. The ink has a flow to it. It's just, I don't think the colors are that vibrant, and I don't think the component is the best component for it. Like, the fine tips, I wouldn't use at all. I don't like how they feel. And the brush tips, I would be very cautious. This is purple. Again, soft, super soft tip. And you can see the difference in how my letters are coming out on the ones that are really, really soft. So it's like not consistent across all the markers. Some are really, really soft, so you're seeing fatter lines when I write and more bleeding. Let's go to the next 12. Oops. Okay, are you gonna come out? Let's turn these around and let's see. Then we have dark purple, also super soft. And that's the thing, it's also kind of hard to tell which ones are going to be super soft. Like you can kind of see it when you look at the tip, how it's not firm, but really, really soft tips. Let's see. And then on the other hand, the fine tips are really dry. Okay. Next color is deep blue. I don't think there's anything stand out about the colors. It says deep blue, but that's not really that dark. It's more of a blurple. Let me go on to the next page. There's no bleed through. Very minor ghosting I can see. Let's see. The next color is peacock blue. It's like when that brush tip is right, it has the right firmness, they're not bad. But when it's loose, that ink just goes everywhere. The other concern I have with coloring with these, because it is a water-based ink, it may move more than you want it to move. This is light blue. So, especially if you're using the tips that are a little too soft, that ink is not going to stay down where you put it. So right now, I don't think I would recommend picking these up unless they were marked down on clearance. They're just okay. Bright green is the next color. I don't see anything about these that makes me feel like you should run out and get them. They're not as bad as the watercolor markers I picked up from Marshall's. But I can't say like there's anything where I'm like, oh, you know, you could use this for this or you could use it for that. There's nothing standing out for me here where I'm like, you should pick them up. This is light green. I think it really comes down to if you want to try them out, if the colors appeal to you. If you're looking to, you know, like if you're in a store and you just happen to see them and you say, oh, let me pick up some new markers, maybe. But like, go out and look for these? Nah, probably not. This is hunter green. I've been waiting for one to just catch my eye where I'm like, oh, that's a pretty color. And right now, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything that's making me like, oh, that's really nice. We're down to the last 5. So we have dark green. Okay, we finally hit a color I like. I guess I spoke too soon. That is a nice dark green. And then we have, let's see, olive green. Let's see, I think we have 3 left, which are just going to be the standard neutrals. We have brown, very soft tip. We have cool gray. I don't like that tip at all. And then finally, there should be black. That is black. We have black. And this is also a really soft tip. So that is all of the colors from the KINGART dual tip markers. Or twin tip markers, I think they're called. I think my opinion was really clear as I was swatching these out. They're nothing special. Do I feel like I wasted $10? I feel like these could have been even less expensive than $10. I would definitely not have paid $14 for these. I think, what were they? 13 and change regular price. I wouldn't have paid that for these. The ink is, you know, standard. Nothing special, nothing different than any other marker you would get, you know, low level marker you would get from like a Target or a Walmart. The tips are so inconsistent throughout, where some of them are firm, some of them are super soft, so you're getting that spread of the ink. The colors aren't that vibrant. Let's see. Let's go back a page. Yeah, like the colors aren't that vibrant. And it's not like they're muted where I'll say like they're not vibrant on purpose. They're just not vibrant. They just don't do much. Because there's such inconsistencies in the tips, I would be reluctant to tell somebody to buy these for lettering, because there's no guarantee that the ones that were firm for me would be firm for you. I would assume that if you bought this pack, you would have to swatch them out and figure out which ones have a firm enough tip that you can do lettering with. And like I said, if you're going to color with them, same thing. You would have to figure out how they're going to work so that you're not, the ink isn't spreading beyond the boundaries of what you're trying to do. So was this as bad as the other markers I bought from Marshall's? Absolutely not. I mean, those were just bad. These, I think, I mean, a kid might be happy with these. I think as long as you go into it knowing that there's some fudginess that you have to play with, that the colors aren't super, super bright. They said they blend. I'm seeing blendability on here. Let's see. Let me pull out 2 colors real quick. Do they blend? Let's see. That's yellow, or lemon, I think it's called. And this is red orange. Oh, really? I probably will use them for coloring. Only because, like I said, since the tips are so inconsistent, I wouldn't want to try doing any kind of lettering with them because I would feel like I couldn't control how the letters came out. But coloring, if you have the right paper, it might help keep the creep to a minimum as far as the color spreading out. Or if you were doing a larger area, that might be okay. The fine tips, they are not fine. They are dry feeling. They don't feel good on the paper. Definitely, I'm probably not going to use that side. I'm only going to use the brush side. Rich colors. Like I said, I don't feel like I did with the Marshalls crayons, but I don't see myself going out of my way to pull these out. These actually, you know what? These may make their way into the art box I put in my building's clubhouse. I may donate these to the art box. You know, maybe some kid will find some use for them. Yeah, only thing I can see myself using them for is maybe coloring, and that's it. But that's it for the KINGART twin tip brush pens, brush and fine. You know, if you've used anything from KINGART before or you've picked these up, I'd love to know what your take was on them, if you felt like the quality lived up to the hype. But that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, thank you for coming by. Please like and I can't talk today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.